Hi, it's Mama Rose, and today is day 6 of our carnivore diet, and we had a little bit of a rough start. I didn't sleep really good last night, and I've been having cravings. Last night I had cravings, and I had a handful of macadamia nuts. I couldn't help myself. So it's I wanted to come on today and say today's number 6 and I feel fantastic, but I didn't feel fantastic this morning. But I wanted to show you that last night I made the bone broth soup. I put all the chicken in it, and it was really cool because you saw if you watched yesterday's video, you saw the chicken feet, and I put those on the bottom of the Instapot, and then I put the chicken backs on top of it, and I cooked them. So this morning when I went to strain everything, I used a mason jar, just a mason jar, and to squeeze all the juice out of the bones, and I just went like this, and then we put it in then I just kept doing that and straining it out, so we got all the stuff out of it, and I didn't even see the chicken feet. So anyway, that turned out to be good. So this is our bone broth. Tomorrow I should be finishing up our bone broth from the beef bone broth, and then this is chicken bone broth. And so this is kind of nice to drink. It's got a lot of sodium in it, the good Celtic salt. And so I went to the farmer's market. Everybody saw how I got the meat yesterday. I got a $37 piece of meat. When I got home, I forgot that I had taken when it came time to do dinner, I realized that I had put the ribeye steaks back in the freezer that I bought at the farmer's market, so they weren't thawed out. So I had that big roast that I was going to use for the beef jerky, and I did cut the ends off, and we had a meal yesterday with it. We had I couldn't slice all of this. I ended up with a good sized little hunk, and so Mark put that on the barbecue this afternoon, and we had that for lunch. And then we just harvested all of our jerky. And so what I did to make, and I won't eat it in front of you here, although I want to have a piece of it, to make it low carb. Let me get my glasses. These are Dave's glasses, and they're dirty. Here we go. So there's 2 grams of carbohydrates in here for 1 teaspoon. But, so I figured, I used maybe 3 tablespoons maybe, or 2. But you got to have something to flavor this. So this is a coconut amino. But you can get this anywhere. And it's and I did mix it with some Braggs, which I have a smaller one. But Braggs is good too. It's an amino acid, and it's something, and I think this doesn't even have any carbohydrates in it. What did I do with these glasses? Okay. Let's see. I should use this one. This has less than 1 gram for a teaspoon. So, you can use this. I kind of like the flavor of the coconut aminos better, but you can use this, or just salt and pepper it. I go and get something at Quartzsite when I drive through to California, and they have one called a Cowboy, and it has no sugar in it or anything. This is so low in carbs, though. If you were to measure this up, for this whole batch, I might have used a couple tablespoons for this whole batch. And and it wasn't all on here, and I marinated it. I used my marinator. Anyway, there's some more in here too. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know. And today I wasn't completely lazy. We took a drive, went to church and everything, and then came home, and I got this all sliced up, put it in the dehydrator. We took a drive. We stopped and got some organic, non-GMO corn at this place that grows it. Even though we don't eat corn, once a year I'll get it, because we got our freeze dryer last year, and I freeze dried a dozen. We got all the corn off the cob. So I have that going still in the dehydrator right now. But of course we're not eating that on keto, and we're not eating that on carnivore. But I did go ahead and do that, so I'm not completely lazy today, although we're not having the best energetic day. So I'll catch you tomorrow on day 7. This was a short day. And I also made Braggs cheese because I want to make these little Soviet cups, which I'll probably do tomorrow. And I'll do, you know, as I come in to check on day 7, because, and they're in the Instapot. I use them, I make them in the 3-quart Instapot, and they're totally keto friendly. But on the carnivore, I think I can make them more carnivore. I won't put any vegetables in. I'll put some Gruyere cheese to make them creamy, and some of the regatta cheese. That's pretty good. That's real low. And then I'll just put some kind of meat in it. I'll do bacon in some of them, and then I still have some of that smoked ham left, and I'll go ahead and do some of the smoked ham. And so anyway, we're going to make it a little simpler. Normally I'd put green onions in and all kinds of other stuff, but so I'll catch you tomorrow. You have a good, whether it's the rest of the day or the evening, and we'll see you day 7, carnivore.